Welcome to the Secrets Women Keep podcast. I am your secret keeper and confidant, Lauren White. I'm a qualified counsellor and sexologist, madam of a secret society, author of Permission, and a witty, highly intuitive lounge room dancing introvert. I help you as an exceptional woman in entrepreneurship to see, love and trust all the parts of yourself, especially the unseen. Let's pull back the curtain, light the candelabra and remove the mask. These are the secrets women keep. Hello and welcome back to the Secrets Women Keep. I am your host and confidant Lauren White, and in today's episode, we're getting free with our expression. Not feeling free within your expression and not feeling free for women in their expression is what's brought women into my office since I first began my practice at the end of 2012. The problem might have been a little bit different, but it's still the same issue. I feel stuck in expressing myself in the bedroom. I feel stuck in expressing myself in life. I don't feel liberated. I don't feel disinhibited. I don't feel fully expressed or fully expressive. Now, I get the tap on the shoulder every day that this is what this work is about. It is about you having your freedom right now, getting very real about that, and where you're blocking yourself from really experiencing that freedom by withholding on your expression. I think it's really sad that there are lots of women that are technically free as you can be as a human, that are still trapped. They're not trapped, or you're not trapped because of your external circumstances. You're trapped because of your internal landscape. Your internal landscape is it's like pipes that are all like blocked up with crappy conditioning and messages and beliefs about how you should be and how poised and perfect you should be. And if you're listening to this, that is a green light for me to be really, really real with you about what you can start doing differently to open those portals of expression. Expression is not something that you think about, it's something that you do. But it's not doing like the doing mode that you're really accustomed to and you're really comfortable with. Like the going at 100 miles an hour, like ticking things off lists, looking perfect, wearing masks, like metaphorical masks, making sure things look a certain way. It's not that busy doing, achieve, strategizing mode. That's not what expressive is. It requires you to be in a different state in your nervous system. In fact, I think it requires you to be lower down most of the time in your nervous system, way lower down than stress and anxiety allows you to be expressive. You can still be expressive in stress and anxiety and worry. You can express your worry and you can express your anxiety. You can express your stress. It's that if that's the only expression that you are indulging in or partaking in, then your spectrum of expression is limited and it's a bit stunted. So let's open up that spectrum of expression for you today and get you feeling a whole lot more, get you feeling excited again, get you feeling like things are possible again, like change is possible, that things can be better than they are right now, that you can be better than you are right now, that you can be more without having to add more, that you can let a lot more love, light, laughter, orgasmic energy, pleasure, play, all those good things into your body, into your life, into your stratosphere. I believe there are 3 portals that you need to open up in order to be free in your expression. So expression, just to recap the definition, it's about making your feelings and thoughts known outwardly. So it's you do it through your body, you do it through your voice, you do it through your facial expressions. It's a very active kind of state to be in. And yes, there is the possibility that your fullest expression or your freest expression isn't going to be well received by everyone. But that's not why we choose to go into our fullest expression or our freest expression. That's always going to be a risk. Just so you know that disclaimer, there's an asterisk on it. But that's okay. This is about you. Being in your freest expression is all about you in the healthiest version of this being all about you. Being in your freest expression, your fullest expression, feels fantastic. It is a reminder that you are alive, that you're here right now. It is the ultimate act of gratitude for your life, is being in your fullest and freest expression. No exaggeration. You can sit there pent up with your anger and your guilt and your shame and your worry and your anxiety and try and journal the shit out of gratitude and make a gratitude list. But if you are not expressing yourself in your life, it's going to be challenging to really be in the embodiment of gratitude. Every time you are in joy and you express that outwardly to the world so people can take that in and see it, that is a display of gratitude for your life and for what's around you and for all of the abundance around you. No shit. I'm not pulling the wool over your eyes. I promise you. Like, being expressive is a doing thing. I love journaling. I'm not poo-pooing it by what I said. But you need to be in your body. That's one of the portals that you need to open. Your body. Being in your fullest expression is about expanding and stretching your body energetically, physically, beyond your normal, ordinary, everyday range of expression. It's about being okay, more than okay, being comfortable, being in flow with using your body how it wants to flow, how it wants to move. It's about talking with your hands and getting animated when you're talking about something that really excites you. It's about repositioning your body when you're talking or conveying something and making sure that your body is in full alignment with that messaging. Being in your fullest expression is about sitting in a high back chair and sitting in it the way that works for your body, not trying to morph your body to fit the high back chair. It is about doing what feels good for you in the moment. So being in your fullest and your freest expression is a changeable thing because your body will change, your identity will change, the circumstances around you will change, the people will change, your home will change, your work will change. So it's not a fixed thing. It's not like this is my freest and fullest expression now and forever. There'll be some threads that continue throughout your life, like little quirks and nuances that you have, but it's a very, very present thing. And it's about following just as much as it is about leading. You're following what your body wants to do. You let it open up. You stop holding it in a contracted or holding state. You start to open up your breath, your movement, your touch, your sound. You start to ruffle some feathers, especially your own. So that's the first portal you need to open, is your body. Open it with your expression. Exaggerate things just by 1% when you talk and see how that feels. Stretch yourself a little bit. The second portal you need to open is the portal of your essence. What do I mean by that? The incredible Susie Ashworth brought this to my attention recently. And if you don't know Susie, go listen to the 3rd episode of The Secrets Women Keep. She's my first guest. And she says that your essence is there from when you're born. It's not your personality. It's not your values. It's not what you wear. It's not what you think. It's not what's happened to you. It's not your trauma. Your essence is long-standing and is always inside of you. And it's basically, the way that I visualize it is it's like this really precious flame. The thing about that precious flame is we can coax it and fan the air on it and get it really, taking charge and dominating in a really beautiful way, dominating our decisions and how we move in this world. Or we can snuffle, suffocate, push it down. What am I trying to say? Snuff it out. Putting a blanket on it and just pretend it isn't there. So you can live without your essence, but you don't feel alive without your essence. And I loved that. I loved hearing that from her because I could see it ever so clearly, the times in my life where my essence has led, and those are by far the happiest times in my life. Happy is fleeting, the most satisfying, aligned times in my life. And then there's been periods where I've let it go quiet, or I've ignored it, or I've pushed it down and pushed it away and chosen to be in my head, chosen to strategize, chosen to be in contraction and be scared and do things by the book. And those times when I think back to them, I am the living dead. I'm the living dead. That's not what I want. I really want my essence to lead because I can pinpoint those times and those chapters, and by God, it feels so much better. So you need to open the portal to your essence. How do you do that? You think back in your life, look back from when you were born. If you have deeper intuitive gifts, you might want to close your eyes and go back into previous lifetimes if you have that capability, and feel into the moments in life or the times in your life when you have been in your essence. You've been in flow, you've been playful, you've been expressive, you've been in excitement. You've felt the rush of being alive. Go back to those moments, and it's not about recreating those moments. It's about tapping into the ways that you granted yourself permission to be in your essence. Usually when we're in our essence, we're surrounded by different art forms like music, movement, dance, people. So think about how different life is and why you've lost touch with some of those things that really allow your essence to flare and flame and shine bright. Yeah. Yummy. The third portal you need to open to be in your fullest expression is your voice. We need to hear you. Your fullest expression, yes, it's about being seen. It's about being heard as well. And then having everything marry together ever so beautifully. Your voice, your words, your physical expression as you speak those words, your facial expressions. It's about all of those things being congruent. It's about the excitement of your words and the excitement of your body being matched. Because if one of those things isn't matching up with the other, then your message isn't going to be received in the same way. And you're not going to be in your fullest expression. You'll be in your half-baked expression. That's a new term. You'll be in your half-baked expression. You won't be in your free expression. You'll be in your, she's sort of free, sort of imprisoned expression. This is an all or nothing situation. We need the full throttle version. We need you at 101%. Completely aligned, completely congruent. So we need to hear you. Speaking is so powerful. What I love about speaking and hearing other women speak, either audio or on video, is that I can receive so much permission. I can receive so many downloads. I can be so activated by their words. And that's a gift that I want to keep passing on to women who listen to this podcast, who access my work, who follow me on social media. That gift, it's priceless. When you speak, you activate other women, you liberate other women. When you're in your fullest expression in your voice, can I tell you what happens? It's really fucking sexy. You say something and then you hold yourself accountable because you've put it out there into the world and you don't hide and you keep showing up. Once you start speaking, it's really challenging to stop. You might pause to rest, to recuperate, to express yourself in another way, like writing a book is often a time where women slow down and just pour all of that fullest expression into writing a book. But when it comes to using your voice, it tells you where you stand on something. I believe you don't really know how you feel about something until you say it. Because when you say it and you can't censor yourself, that is confirmation on what you really believe and what you really stand for. And it's very empowering. It's very affirming. And to tie this into other solo episodes on the secrets women keep, this comes back into that piece about individuality I speak of often. Your voice is the third portal to your fullest expression, your freest expression. Using your voice, using your words, using your writing. I really, if you're stuck on the writing piece and you keep defaulting to that, as powerful as the written word is, I would say your new edge is to start to speak, to start to do videos, to start to do audio, and to start getting your voice out there. So once you start, you won't want to stop. Just a spoiler alert. Okay, so to recap, the secrets of expressing yourself freely and fully is by opening up the three portals of your body, your essence, and your voice. Now, you know me, there's more. There's always more. We can't leave it on that note. I feel comfortable enough to express myself freely and say, you need more than this episode today. You need accountability and you need some activation. Please know that I have created something with you in mind. It's the Express Yourself Masterclass, and it is all about learning my framework, my very personalized framework, so that you can be confident in your fullest expression without making any of the big mistakes I see women in person and online make. And I include myself in that statement. We've all been there. You need to get out of palatability. You need to get out of perfection. And you need to stop stalling so you can finally become the peacock. No more holding back, I'm happy to be a bird, but I'll be one that's a little bit more subtle. No, it's time to be in your fullest expression, letting your peacock feathers be seen, letting you be heard, letting you be understood. We all want to see, hear, feel, and understand you. But through this masterclass, most importantly, you're going to see, feel, hear, and understand yourself. I know you want in. You need to go to laurenwhite.com.au/express-yourself or go to the link in the show notes and sign up. It's on Wednesday, the 5th of May, and this will be one of the best decisions that you ever make. I don't say that lightly. Show up for yourself Show up with your peacock feathers, like just kind of like, maybe dragging in the dirt a little bit, like they're there. But by the end, we really want you flaring them up and getting out of the palatability and the perfection. Ugh. Very stale, very boring, very limiting. And wearing those masks is not going to get you to your freedom. So we're going to take those masks off and give you some really, really solid ideas through my framework so that you can step out into the world in your fullest, freest expression. Good. I can't wait to see you. I can't wait. I'm so excited. Beyond excited. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I can't wait to connect with you deeper on the masterclass. See you soon.